here. Uh, so, just a reminder, have a drink whenever you need it
Oh, yeah.
uh, of a healthy liquid. Well, that's dubious too, right? But for
Darn,
right now,
I
come
just finished
forward.
I just finished my gin.
You're going to be sloshing just fabulously well. Come forward to the front of your chair. So you got plenty of room behind your chair. That way you activate core a little bit more right from the get-go.
Terry.
And reach your hands down low, rise up toward the sky. And as the arms come down, look over to your right. Your arms come all the way down, and then dip your chin towards your chest and sit up nice and tall. Add the arms back in from low to high. And as the arms come open, look over your left to your left and let the arms come all the way down. Dip chin to your chest and come up nice and tall. Raise the arms one more time up to the sky and circle your wrist. Wiggle your fingers all the way down. Circle and wiggle through the fingers and shoulder rolls. 4. Try and make them nice and juicy so they come up as high as they can. They go back as far as they can. 1 more and reverse direction. All the way back up and around. Up and around. 2 more. Around you go and 1 more. Tilt your right ear over your right shoulder. Left arm down low, but reach it out to your side a little bit. And then raise it up to the sky. Maybe bring your thumb towards your head and then reach it back out. Keep your head tilted the whole time. I'm not going to bring it up yet. Raise it up. Tap your thumb towards your head. Keep your head tilted. And just right down. Make sure you're still reaching side. 1 more time. Bring it up. Tap. Reach out. And now sit up nice and tall. Look over to your left. Dip your chin to your chest and sit up nice and tall. Good. Left ear over left shoulder. Right arm out to your side low. And then raise it up and thumb may top your head and keep your ear over your shoulder. Twice more will do that. Reaching as far out as you can. Little tap back out, 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 and you stop side low. And 1 more time, coming up and tap. And this time you get to come up all the way. Look over to your right. Dip your chin to your chest and up nice and tall. Good. Circle your elbows. Feel your shoulders, shoulder blades, upper ribs getting massaged. 1 more time. And reverse it back and around. Again, a good upper back massage. 2 more. And then relax your hands on your thighs. We'll alternate side to side. Slide the right hand up to your hip and look toward your right shoulder. And then slide the left hand up and look to your left and alternate again. 1 hand towards your hip, the other hand towards your knee. You get a little massage along your thighs, a tactile experience, less rotation.
She's here.
And we're going to do it 1 more time, each side. Each side. And here's your last one. Coming back to center. And march it, march it.
Oh.
Nice and easy through the feet. And swing those arms. Keep them low and swing them.
Swing.
And then the right foot goes flex, tap, flex. What song are you singing? Flex.
Swing low,
Oh,
sweet
sweet
chariot.
chariot. Heel to the
Down.
ball of your foot. Thank you for that spiritual on a sunny day. Even better. And down. March it. Swing those arms. Swing them low. My sweet friends. We'll just change the lyrics a little bit. And now your left foot. Heel tap, ball the foot. Heel and ball. And heel and ball. We have a few more, like 4, 3, 2, and 1. And arms out in front. Glue them together. Fingers to the heel of your hands. And then shoulder blades move to your spine. And now shoulder blades spread apart. So as you begin to open, feel the shoulder blades moving to the spine. So it doesn't matter how far you go open, as long as those shoulder blades are drawing into the spine, and then here they spread out. You got big, wide arm span, wingspan. We'll do 4 more. If your fingers can open, feel the breeze through the fingers. We'll do 2 more. Shoulder blades moving together, and then you close in at the front one more time. Close. And rise it up. Circle through the wrist and the fingers, coming all the way down. Nice. Right arm up and over to your left. And feel the length from your longest fingertip all the way down to the side of your hip. Reach the right arm out to the side and all the way across. Take a hold of your arm and just guide it a little bit more to the left. So you open up at the back of that shoulder blade, back of the shoulder. And then reach up to the sky, left hand up, and bend over to the right. We're going to circle the arm, a little pendulum. Your fingers are just barely in a little pool of water. Easy, easy. And then switch the other way, reverse direction. Both sits bones are in your chair. And then rising up and over to your left.
Okay.
Rotation over to the left. Coming back to the front, circle the elbows 3 times. 2, shoulders, other way. Again, body massage, upper body massage. And down, reach out in front. We'll open 4 times. Shoulder blades to spine and close. Yes, make sure those hands come all the way back together. Complete connection, separation. 1 more. And left arm up and over. As if we're sending air out through the ribs, creating space with our breath. Again, from longest finger all the way down to the outside of your left hip. And then rising up and across. Use your right hand to guide the left arm a little bit more over to your right.
Push.
Gently pull.
What?
And then rise up.
Okay.
Right hand to your shoulder, a little lean over to your left, and pendulum swing. Kind of has a dangling feeling. Your feet are connected to the earth. Your sits bones are in the chair. Reverse. Relaxing through the shoulders. And then rising up and around to your right. So you're looking over the right shoulder or toward the right shoulder. Coming back around to the front. Circle again 3 times. 3, 2, 1. And reverse it. 3, 2, One, hands on your thighs. So I'm going to turn sideways. You stay just as you are. We're going
Okay.
to come forward halfway into it, what we call chair pose in yoga. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel your belly button moving towards your spine, engaging the lower abs and the lower back, and then rising up. Reach the arms right out in front of you. And again, we'll come that same distance, halfway forward. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, navel moves towards spine. So air goes out and navel in. And then relax the arms. Take them on a diagonal in front of you. And once again, coming forward, chair pose. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, navel moves towards spine. And circle the shoulders back and around, back and around, and back and around. One more time, back, around. Take it to a march.
Oh, something's happening.
Easy. Something's happening. Goodness is happening.
Sweating.
Breath,
I'm sweating.
sweating. Yes, I'm giving you the thumbs up while I march here. Yeah, I'm getting warm too. That's a good thing.
It is.
And one leg out. Flex. Lengthen at the ankle. Flex and lengthen. Think of your heel doing a bobblehead. Nod and bring it down. Other leg. Flex and lengthen. Flex and lengthen. Back and forth. Bobblehead, yes, through the ankle. Waking up those shins and calves. And march it. March it again. Nice and easy. Get that swing going. Smell the fresh, sunshiny air. Kind of nice out. And once again, flex, lengthen, flex, lengthen, back and forth, up and down. 3, 2, 1, and other side, up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're still to the front of your chair and you didn't scoop back. We're going to raise and lower just the heels and down, heels and down. If you want to add the hands with the heels, articulate through the wrist, through the ankles. Last one. Toes go out, heels go out, legs are getting wider, toes are out. And now toes go up and lower, up and lower, up and lower. Add your shoulders with the toes and lower, up and lower. 2 and 1. Toes and inner thighs in, toes and inner thighs out, toes and inner thighs in. We're going to lift those heels up again. You want to use your wrist? You can add the wrist and the fingers. I'm keeping them connected. And 4, 3, all the way to the ball of your foot. And 1. Toes go out, inner thighs, external rotation. Heels, inner thighs, toes, outer thigh. And the toes go up and down. Add the shoulder and down. Toes up and down. Shoulders, if you like, with the toes and down and down. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes and legs rotate in. Heels and legs rotate out. Come back to neutral. So you're going to take your hands right inside your mid upper thighs and we're going to squeeze in, and you should feel yourself getting about 2 inches taller and then relax, but don't slouch. Squeeze, and as you squeeze in, you're engaging those glutes, inner thighs, You get a little taller, relax. And squeeze and relax. And again, close it in on your fist and relax a little. Squeeze again. You're taller, and then relax those legs. Squeeze again. Relax. You got two more. Squeeze, please, and relax. And one more time. Squeeze and relax. One arm circles. Look at the hand as you go around. One more time. Follow the hand around. And then the next time, look forward into the screen so you won't follow your hand. Good. Other side. Follow the hand. We'll follow it twice around. Following the hand, eye tracking, head, upper body rotating. And now look forward into the screen. So you can't look back, changes our range of motion.
Oh, that hurts.
Arm goes back. Only make sure you check in with yourself, and you might have to alter where you reach. Next time you go around, keep your focus forward. And if you want to just do a shoulder roll because your shoulder is feeling today, that's an option. Other side, there's open rotation as you follow your hand with your eye. And again, you can make your circle a different kind of circle. And then the next time, keep your eyes forward. Our shoulders will tell us where we can go, as we all know that.
Yeah.
And march, right? Body parts tell us. They don't lie. The body doesn't lie. Sometimes it might trick us, though. I'm learning that. Sometimes it might trick us, but it doesn't lie. All right. One leg out there and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the hands in. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull in. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull in. Other side. Extend. Bring that heel forward. Pull it in and out. 2, 3, 4. Pull down and out. 2, 3, 4. Pull down and out. 2, 3, 4, and down. One more out. 2, 3, 4. Pull down and march, march. Swing through the arms. Just constantly getting that circulation moving, blood flow. All righty. And I'm going to start with my right leg, and I'm going to cross the ankle over my other ankle so that this leg is falling outward and this leg is parallel. And then look to your left. Both arms can come over to your left and looking towards your left, sitting tall on top of your sits bones. And then coming back. So I call this low key pose. And we're just trying to get the external rotators to relax in the leg and the hip. So you can either stay here, and if you want to lean a little forward, you can. Or if you want to slide the leg up higher and come into high key pose, you can use your hand or your elbow. That's all right. So either way, you're asking the leg to relax here, or you're asking the leg to relax here. And here you get to give a little bit more of a press. Both work, both work. Especially if you just say, I'm relaxing, it's relaxing. So wherever you are, go ahead and bring 2 feet back down, and we'll take a shorter march. 4, 3, 2, 1, and other foot. Low key pose. Left leg is relaxing outward, even tiny bit. Parallel. And we'll look to our right. Relax your hands over to the right. Coming back around to the front. If you want to lean just a little bit further, you can. But either way, we're just saying relax. Or if you slide the leg up into a higher key pose, you have your different options. There are always options. And then come back up, slide that leg down, and toe heel your way out. Toe, heel, toe. And feel free to hold on to your chair if you like. My right leg stays right where it is. I'm going to drop my left leg in and come back. And then my right leg goes in. So I'm not going to turn completely around in the chair. I'm just going to let that leg fall inward. So key pose took us in external rotation. And this is allowing us to go into internal rotation. So I can still see you guys. I'm not going to turn completely to the side. One more on each side. And then we'll toe heel our way back in. Inner, outer, parallel. Yes, last set of marches. Well, not really, but it is for now. It'll be just for now. Get those arms us swinging and a moving and a grooving, because we are going to either grab your band, or grab your hand weights. I will demonstrate both. Okay. So if you are using your band,
Does it
gonna
matter
go.
what color?
Your body will know. I wouldn't go too heavy,
Okay.
but you need the long ones. Do you have the long ones,
Oh,
Phil?
no, I guess I have the shorter.
Yeah, use your hand weights, and I'll be using my hand weights in a moment.
Okay.
So I'm just
Yeah.
going to demonstrate for the band users.
Okay.
So for the band users, your palms are down and it's underneath your armpits, and you'll be pulling straight forward and in, straight forward and in. You good there, Nancy? You're good. Your blue matched your green. And for me and Phil, you can either have your palms down, Phil, or if you want your palms up. I mean, palms looking in. Okay, so for Phil, we're going to come straight out from our chest, all of us together. And here we go for 5. We're going to be doing more than 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 5. So palms are down if you're using your band. 4, 3, 2, and 1 in. Everyone's going to take their hands over to the right, right by your side hip and your pocket. Leave your right hand there and draw the left arm up side high. Yes, and come back. That's it. Hands looking towards your hand, and then the palm will look out, whether you have the band or the hand weights. Yes. And 3. And making sure you're breathing and not holding your breath. 4. That looks good. Stay sitting nice and tall. 5. You got 5 more of these.
5 more.
And 5 more. 5. Make sure you're breathing out. 4. You might want to use the can of crushed tomatoes if the 5 pounds are too heavy for this one, Phil.
No, nothing's too heavy for Phil.
Right? You're like the Buffalo Bill guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's poor guy.
1, and bring it down. Coming over to your other side. So over to your left. Your palm's going to look toward the back of the room. And then palm looks out for 5, and bring it down. And you can, if your shoulders are ever too tired, you don't have to have a weight or a band in your hand. Just saying. 3. I've learned that. 2. I love this one. I call it the sword draw.
The what?
Sword. We got 5 more. Like pulling your sword, like Joan of Arc, pulling her sword
Oh,
out to fight off the
oh,
armies.
I'm thinking gladiator.
Yes. Close, right?
Yeah,
3.
by the way.
2. You got 1 more. And 1. And woo, circle those shoulders around. Give them a little breather here. All right, we're going to go back to placing your band underneath your armpits again. So we're going to go back to that one more time. So if you're using your band, just a reminder, palms down. And again, for me and Phil, you can either keep the tips of the weight up or the tips of the weight flat. I'm going to go flat this time. And here we go, counting down from 10, 9. Again, notice the shoulder blades. They slightly move in toward the spine, just slightly, especially if you're using the weights more than the hand. I think I'm on count 5. I'm going backwards, but I've lost count. 4, 3, 2, 1. And shrug those shoulders, keep them up there, and then let them drop. If you're using your band, I'm going to go back to my weights, but if you're using your band, we're going to do, these are going to fall. You're going to go right, left, but notice one arm is always staying still. One arm is staying still. One arm is staying still. And if we're using our our weights, Phil, we're going to do the same thing. One arm moves, one arm stays. All right, so let us all start together. We're going to do 8 sets. So here we go. Start of 8. Other arm. 8. Breathe out. 7. 7. Breathe out. 6. 6. Breathe out. 5. I like your manipulation there, Phil.
Well,
5. That worked.
yeah,
Breathe out. 4. Can you leave your other arm raised? Phil, yeah. So one arm always stays raised.
we're passing.
3.
I'm
You're
passing
passing.
pints of beer.
2. We got 3 more pints to move. Now you got 2 more pints.
Okay.
2. And last 1. Circle those shoulders around. Ooh, 1 more for the upper body. Start up high. So if you're using your band, a little different than me and Phil. If you're using your band, you're going to stretch it wide, but come down and stop in front of just above your chest, like right tiny bit above the chest. Okay? Yeah, so make sure it goes from relaxed to taut. And then for me and Phil, we all start high and we all come down chest height and up high. Yep, stretch that band. Yep. And then it shrinks a little. Yes. If you have weights like me and Phil, those weights can come closer to each other and then spread out. Yes, keep your elbows, for me and Phil, bent. We have a little different angle. We have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and put those down. And we're going to march and circle the shoulders.
No one will ever.
So you can find that connection with the floor. Reverse your shoulder rolls. All right, we are coming to standing. We are going to do 4 sit to stands. Make sure you're to the front of your chair. You can give a little push. You can use your hands for that little push. Otherwise, we are coming all the way up and you feel those feet down into the floor. Feel free to look back at your chair and come down. And push to rise. And if you like to look back at the chair, again, you got to push into the earth to rise. And down. Next time, we'll stay up. And push to rise. Yes. And come behind your chair. I'm going to turn mine around a little bit. Come behind your chair. And we're going to take 2 steps out to the side, seated or standing. First, you have a small step, then you have a big step. If you're standing, your sits bones go back and push. And a small step, a larger step to bending that front leg and push.
Okay.
Small step, large and lunge. You got to hinge at that hip socket and in. And the reason we have that hinge and our sits bones back is that it shifts our weight onto our heel, out, and it takes pressure off the knee. And push. You got 3 more. Out, lunge, push. Step, larger step, and push. 1 more step, step, little lunge, and push. Stay at the back of your chair or centered in your chair and lift the heels up for 4. Slowly go down, lift up, and slowly go down. 2 more times. Rising, slow descent. So you have some control. And last one here. Slow. And we're going to go to the other side for that lunge out. 2 steps. Small, larger, push. Small, larger, push. See if you can find that little bit of hip flexion right there and push. Out, out, and push. 4 more, my friends. Out, and you want to make sure you feel that weight on your heel. So not just above your foot, but also that heel. 2 more. And push. 1 more. And in. We're going to lift those heels up again. Raise them up. And with control, coming down. And 3. Smooth. You'll appreciate this, Phil. My dance teacher in Arizona used to say, we are not making tortillas. So find the control coming down. We don't go splat. And raising up, even though we love tortillas. And down. Good. All right. I'm going to take 1 leg back. Doesn't matter which leg you start with. You take it behind us. Keep your hip square to your chair. Flexion and lift. And if you're seated, feel free to lift your leg up to the front and lower. So we'll work the back, you work the front. Up and lower. Up and down. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. Both heels are going up, and one arm is rising up and coming down. Heels are still up, and the other arm rising up and coming down, and the heels come down. Take the other leg back and flex it and lift, tap down and lift. It's a pretty small lift. And down. And 3 and 4. 4 more. 4 and 3. So working those glutes. 2 and 1. Coming back in. Lift the heels up. Raise up one arm. If you want, raise up the other arm. Maybe keep both hands near your chair. Lower the arms and lower the heels. How we doing?
Ballet.
Balance. All right, let's take a staggered stance. One leg in front, one leg in back. And rock forward and back. When you go back, your toes come up, back heel comes up. Toes, back heel, toes, back heel, toes, back heel, toes. And get that rock back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and then pause. Circle the arms slowly up, around, and down. Bring your front leg in a little bit closer. So you're still in a staggered stance. There's a little pathway. And reach the arms forward, up, and around. And maybe bring your foot in a little bit more. Maybe your inner thighs are touching now. And forward, up, and down. Just pause here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back and march your way all the way around the other side of your chair. Make sure the other leg is in front. And again, we'll take our shifting of weight, rocking. Toes come up in the front, heel comes up in the back. So make sure that shift happens. That sagittal plane movement of walking. Swinging the arms, making sure a heel or the toes come up, alternating. Wide stance. And then pause. Circle the arms back and around. Slide your outer leg in just a little more, just a little more. And circle around. Slide that outer leg in a little more. And circle around. And then we'll stay in stillness. 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back to center and march. And come back around. We will circle those ankles. One leg out there, circle it around, pull around. The joyous part.
The what?
Joyous.
Oh, I thought it was all joyous.
Yeah, right. It is. You're right. Reverse your circles.
Joyous.
This is the joyously juicy part, the ankle circles.
You think on your feet.
Yeah, literally.
And off your feet, too.
Right? Other side.
I got to do something.
One direction. Whichever one you prefer.
Okay.
Yeah. And reverse it. Nice. Bring it in. Take one leg forward with the toes up, hands stacked on top of each other, hinging at your hip socket, reaching toward the toes. Bring into the calf, little bit of the hamstring. And then raise the arms up high, lengthen the front of your foot, and slide it in. Other foot goes out, toes up, hands stacked. Again, creasing from the hip socket so you have a long torso, lengthening along the spine. Raising the arms up to the sky, lengthen the front of the ankle, slide it in, and then reaching up and over. Reach up to the sky. We're going to go around to the right side. Yeah. And as you come around to the front, the other arm comes up and over. And then reaching up and bring the arm around so you're now looking to your left. Moving back around to the front. Tilt your right ear over your right shoulder. And now rotate so you're looking down towards your right shoulder. And then look over, lift your head up to look over the right shoulder. And then come back to center.
Oh, yeah.
And then left ear over your left shoulder. Rotate the head so now you're looking down toward the left shoulder. Lift your head up to look a little behind your left shoulder. And coming back to the front. Let the arms go down to the earth, rising up. Last time, the circle through the wrist and the fingers. And then reach up to the sky. We're going to clap 8 times coming down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Yes.
Okay.